Hey everybody, this is Jake, and I just got back from seeing Skyfall, the latest entry in the 007 James Bond series. Alright, now, before I tell you about what I thought about this movie, I want to tell you about the previous entries in the James Bond series. My favorite one is, my favorite James Bond movie is From Russia with Love. It's got Sean Connery, it's a great James Bond movie. It is the definitive James Bond movie. And I like GoldenEye. That one's good too. Goldfinger. But let me talk about the more recent ones. A few years ago, might have been like 2006 or something, Casino Royale came out, and that kind of brought James Bond back to more of a realistic setting. It was kind of like a Bourne type James Bond, and I really liked it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great new entry to the series and a great new way to kind of reboot the series. And then Quantum of Solace came out, and that movie was not very good. Way too much action, way too much stuff going on. It felt more like a Mission Impossible movie. And then I heard there was going to be yet another James Bond movie. And I really thought that this new James Bond movie would be a way to do something different with the series. Maybe make the series, bring something new to it, make it special, make it feel great, make, like Casino Royale, just do something different, make it a new, great James Bond movie, and I really thought they were going to do that. And that's exactly what they did. Skyfall is the best action movie of the year. But not just that. Skyfall is the best James Bond movie ever. Ever. Yeah. Ever. Alright? Now, I don't want to give away anything in this movie, because this movie this movie, boys and girls, this movie will blow your socks off, alright? This movie will blow your socks off. So I'll tell you, the movie starts, I'll just tell you, the movie starts, it starts with a really big chase. James Bond is chasing this guy that stole a hard drive from a computer that contains all the identities of the MI6 agents, and it is just an awesome chase sequence. I mean, they get in cars, they get in motorcycles. James Bond gets a motorcycle, and then he's fighting this guy on top of a train, and they're going under tunnels, around mountains and everything. So already, I'm pulled in. I'm like, whoa, this is awesome. Best opening to a James Bond movie ever. And then there's this chick with James Bond, whose name we don't know until the end of the film, but I'm not going to say anything about that. But she's kind of like sniping from a cliff, and she's trying to shoot the guy that James Bond is fighting, but she doesn't know whether she can take the shot or not, because James Bond and this guy are rustling around on top of this train. So she's got M in her earpiece, and she's like, "Should I take the shot?" And M says, "Take the shot." So he takes it, shoots James Bond, and he falls in the water. And he's shot, and he's not doing so good. But then we get the opening credits, which are great. All the James Bond movies have great opening credits, but these were awesome opening credits. And the song by Adele, I really liked it when I first heard it, but I wasn't really sure how it was going to work in the movie, and it works perfectly. Such great opening to a James Bond movie. And then the first, like, half, maybe a little less than half of the movie really seems, it's a lot of talking, but there are a lot of awesome action sequences in there too. I'm not going to give away any. A really cool one-on-one just fist fight scene that takes about a minute, but oh man, it's all done in one shot and it's awesome. Yeah, it really feels like the first half of this movie is leading up. It's a build-up to this one character who we haven't met yet. And he's the villain, played by Javier Bardem. And he is, oh my gosh, he is so good in this movie. I mean, all the actors are good. You have, Daniel Craig as James Bond, and he does great in this movie. You know, in Casino Royale, he was kind of new to the character. He was kind of building up, like, who this new James Bond was, and he was really good. And Quantum of Solace, no one on that movie knew what they were doing, so he didn't know what they were doing. Now, Skyfall, he gets the character down. We really know who this character is, and we really feel like we can connect with him, because this James Bond movie feels a lot different. It's much more about James Bond. It's more of a personal story. You get to hear a little bit more about his childhood a little bit, which I found to be very interesting. Something that's not done in any of the previous films. And then you have Ralph Fiennes, who is great. He's like this assistant guy, this guy that's trying to bring down M or something like that. But I'm not going to give anything. Try not to give anything away. And then you have I don't know the actress's name who plays M, and she's great in this. She's been in a bunch of James Bond movies. But all of these guys are just blown away by Javier Bardem. He is just a great villain. He's got this really creepy blonde hair, and just the way he talks and the way he walks is really creepy and really menacing. And you can tell that by when he first shows up. And so this movie got a lot of good action sequences. The finale, the final fight, just had my heart pumping the whole time. I was on the edge of my seat for the last hour of this movie. Oh man, there's chase sequences, there's shootouts, there's so much cool stuff going on. This movie was so awesome, and it's just one of the coolest finales ever. It takes place in like a church. No, I'm not. Okay, yeah. Skyfall. The best, in my opinion, the best James Bond movie ever made. It feels different, but it feels the same. It's weird. It feels like a James Bond movie. It feels like a good, classic James Bond movie. But it's different than that. It's more than that. It explores different themes and just things we haven't seen in a Bond movie before. Yeah, I loved it. Gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Thought it was great. Thought it was fantastic. Probably see it again. Probably see it again. I'll probably see it again. So yeah, that's my review of Skyfall. Thanks for watching.